Namaste. Let us continue with the 29th Sloka in chapter 2. āścaryavat paśyati kaścidenam āścaryavat vadati tathaiva cānyaḥ āścaryavac-cainam anyaḥ śṛṇoti śrutvāpy-enaṁ veda na caiva kaścit. āścaryavat paśyati kaścidenam āścaryavat vadati tathaiva anyaḥ āścaryavad-cainam anyaḥ śṛṇoti śrutvāpy-enaṁ veda na caiva kaścit. Bhagavan in the previous sloka had said, Avyaktadini bhutani vyaktamadhyani bharata. This jagat and all the living beings were unmanifested. They come into manifestation and return to unmanifested form, which is the causal state. Therefore, you should not grieve. Now, it is not that Arjuna alone is in sorrow or delusion. We all experience sorrow or delusion. Tarati shokam atmavid. One who has attained atma-jnanam crosses sorrow. But it is very few who even attempt to gain atma-jnanam. It is precisely this that Bhagavan is trying to explain in this sloka. Now let us look at the meaning of some of the words. āścaryam. āścaryam meaning wonder or adrishtapurvam. Adrishtapurvam or adbhutam. Adrishtapurvam meaning not seen before. Adbhutam which is wonder. Enam this atma-jnanam or atma-tattvam. Paśyati meaning see. One who sees the atma-jnanam meaning one who has attained the knowledge of the self. In Tamil, the Brahmins were called as parpan meaning one who sees the atma-jnanam or who has attained the atma-jnanam. Jnata, knower of the self. Vadati meaning tell. Here it means one who tells the Atmak Swarupam or the Guru or the Bhakta. śṛṇoti, listeners. We are all listeners. Now let us look at the meaning of the sloka. āścaryavat paśyati. It is very few who actually attain atma-jnanam or get the knowledge of the self. Second, āścaryavat vadati. It is very few who tell the knowledge. Third, āścaryavat śṛṇoti. It is very few who listen to that atma-jnanam. Finally, even if they listen, few do not comprehend that atma-jnanam. Generally, knowledge that we gain is about something that is different from me. This is a pot. The pot is different from me. There is a knower and a known object. Atma-jnanam is the knowledge of the knower. It is not possible to objectify the knower. Hence, the difficulty in atma-jnanam. Next, Bhagavan says that people who tell this atma-jnanam are also rare. Why? Generally, to point out something or to describe something, one of the 5 attributes or characteristics needs to be there. What are those 5? Jati, Kriya, Guna, Sambandha, Rudi. Jati meaning species. This is the species, cow species. This is tree species and so on. Second, Kriya meaning action. Look at the person who is running there. So you point out based on action. Third is Gunam. Look at the red flower. Red is a Gunam, attribute or quality. Fourth is Sambandham. Look at the son or father or mother and so on. Finally, Rudi or convention. I just give a name to something. Now, none of these 5 will work with Brahman. Why? There is no jati for Brahman. Only Brahman is. Nothing else is. So, it is only Brahman that is there, that has real existence. Second, can we apply Kriya? We have said that Brahman is Nishkriya. there is no action in Brahma. Third, Brahman is nirgunam. There is no quality in Brahma. Fourth, Sambandham cannot also work because for Sambandham, two things need to exist. We saw that only Brahman exists. Finally, Rudi. To point out to something, it should be limited in form. Whereas Brahman is sarvavyapi, present everywhere. How is it possible to point to Brahman? Therefore, none of these five things work with Brahman. It is beyond words. Manasa, vacha, agocharam. Then how do we describe Brahman? How do the Shastras tell about that Atma Tattvam? They use strategies called as neti neti, na iti, na iti, not this, not this. Another way is the language of paradox. In Kena Upanishad, it goes like this: Anyadeva tat viditat atho aviditat adhi. It is different from what is known. Anyadeva tat vidita. It is different from what you already know. So is it unknown? No, it is different from what is also unknown. So there are many strategies used to tell about this Atma-jnanam. Finally, Bhagavan says people who listen to this Atma-jnanam, that is us. So Bhagavan is saying that we are also very rare species. Why? Only a mind that has developed Vivekam and Vairagyam can listen to the Shastras. Vivekam is discrimination. Discrimination is basically understanding what is permanent and what is impermanent. Vairagyam is viraga bhavaha, a kind of detachment. Both of these developed only with lot of punya vasanas in the mind. Bhagavan in the next few chapters is going to say that bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate. One reaches him after lot of births of striving. Finally, Bhagavan says that even if we listen, it is few are even not able to comprehend it. It is because of the nature of that jnanam, it is very difficult to comprehend. We will continue again with the next sloka tomorrow. Dhanyavadaha. Namaste. In the 29th sloka, one small thing that I missed to mention was that āścaryavat paśyati. The people who see the Atma-jnanam or who have attained them are rare, and also they see it like a wonder. So when they have attained that jnanam is wonder, and they tell it like it's a wonderful thing, and people who listen to it listen āścaryavat śṛṇoti. They listen to it as if it is such a wonderful thing. So this is what I missed. Dhanyavadaha.